I'm Mr. Henry, once again, so on. Last time I remember we were together in history and we discussed some concepts about civil war. And we talked about the reasons or the causes for civil wars. We said one is power struggle, and also we talked something to do with tribalism, but also we talked something to do with corruption, and also we talked about weakness of the governments. Those were the causes and reasons for the civil war. And we say it's in Africa, which experienced this, like we have Somalia, Sudan, Congo, and sometimes back I remember there was Tunisia and Egypt and some of the countries in Africa. Now today I want us to pass through the strategies which might be used to prevent this civil war in Africa. Remember that I say Africa is one of the continents which experience civil war. Now, one of the strategies for preventing this civil war, this challenge of civil war in Tanzania and in Africa, is provision of civic education. Civic education. What do you mean? Provision of civic education means people must be educated about the things to do with their rights and responsibilities. People have to be taught, people have to be educated on how to observe human rights, but also how to make sure that they become responsible to the government. Now, when you talk about civic, remember that we say civics is the study of responsibilities and rights of the citizen. Therefore, if you say civic education means people have to be taught how to observe the human rights, but also to observe the responsibilities. What are the people supposed to do to their government? Now, when people are educated in this one, that means people are supposed to be problem solvers. They're not supposed to be the source of conflict. Instead, they're supposed to be the people who can solve the problems, especially this problem of civil war in Africa. Another strategy is the use of Africa regional integration. Africa regional integration. We have some integrations which are existing in Africa. Like we have SADC, which is Southern Africa Development Community. We have AU, African Union. We have EAC, East Africa Community. All this is the integration of the African countries. The African countries decided to cooperate in solving various matters concerning their countries. Now, if this integration is going to be used very well, you find that some of the problems might be reduced. Some of the conflict might be solved by these integrations, like East Africa Community. You find that some of the leaders sometimes may meet and discuss a certain challenge which faces its members, but also South African Development Community, the members may also meet and discuss various matters concerning their members. Therefore, the use of African regional integration is also one of the strategies to make sure that we solve the problem of civil war. Number three, we have encourage political tolerance. If you try to trace back, you find that in civics, I talked about something to do with this. We say this is a situation whereby people tolerate others' views and opinion. Sometimes a leader may have different views from the members. Now, if a leader has got the different views from members, does not mean that the views of the leader are true or the views of leaders are logical. Now, sometimes a leader should also understand that people may have some other views different from him. Now, if the people have got views or opinions which are different from him, that means that leader should tolerate, should accept that his views are not correct all the time. Now that one shows that sometimes a leader may be criticized. Members of a party or citizen may criticize a leader, but to criticize a leader does not mean that a leader is wrong. But sometimes a leader may be criticized and he is supposed to accept the views or opinions from the people. And that is politics. Thank you very much for today. I hope you have understood. And also we have fair treatment and observation of human rights. We find sometimes in some of the African countries, leaders are not treating people fairly. You find that even the observation of human rights is not there. You find that sometimes people are suppressed or praised by the leaders, maybe a certain group or a certain religion or a certain regional group is oppressed by the leaders. Now you find that that action of not observing human rights might cause some of the groups in a certain society to fight against another group. Therefore, freedom of expression should not be discouraged. As far as democracy is concerned, and as far as peace is concerned, when people are given the chance to give their opinions or to express their opinions, they're not supposed to be discouraged or they're not supposed to be smashed down. They're supposed to be listened so that we can avoid civil war, so that we can avoid conflict or dispute or any other misunderstanding which may happen in a society. Therefore, for today, we have discussed those 4 major strategies which can be used to prevent civil war in Africa. We say provision of civic education. People should be given education about their rights and responsibilities, but also the use of regional integration, EAC, SADC, COMESA, and others. But also we talked about political tolerance. See you next time on the next lesson. God bless you and have a good